All right, people. So our next review of the day is going to be for the film Primate. Primate is a movie here directed by Johannes Roberts. There, pretty simple premise. You got a girl who's coming back home from college. There, spending time with her family, and then her family has a pet chimp named Ben. There, who's been a part of the family for a long time. They treat him as a little brother. They say, Ben. It's oh, that's little Ben, our brother. There. And he speaks and they're able to communicate with him through sign language. He even has a little like iPad type thing where he can communicate things. But Ben, after being infected with rabies, he goes rabid
Mhm.
and starts picking off members of this house one by one there. And the girl here who's Johnny Sequoyah, there
Yeah,
who plays
Johnny's
Lucy.
yeah, Johnny Sequoyah. I, I, I think she's like fairly newer to acting. I think I remember seeing her in Dexter: New Blood.
Ah, yes, she was. She was in that.
Mhm.
She was what the girlfriend of Dexter's son or something.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then she kind of looks a lot like Brie Larson a little bit. I so she was kind of looking a lot like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Casting wise, especially when you like, because they spend a huge chunk of this movie like in the pool. They're all wet. All of them kind of look the same, and it took me a little bit to like try and remember who was who.
Yeah, and she brings her like friends along as well. Like she brings
Mhm,
one friend who she's like super close with, and then that friend brings another friend
mhm.
along there, the slutty kind of friend. She was like usually in a horror movie, the slutty friend is like the main kind of asshole. She was the one that was making the most
She
sense.
she's the most reasonable character in this whole movie.
Jessica Alexander is the actress name, and she plays Hannah. And then she was like, "Okay, let's just get a gun and let's shoot him."
Yeah, why don't we just shoot this motherfucker?
You
Yeah,
know,
because I don't know what kind of rabies turns this chimp into Art the fucking Clown. The way
um,
he was killing these people.
that's the thing. Is like, okay, he's supposed to have rabies, which is supposed to make this, him very
Mhm.
rabid and crazy. But then it's like, then you have him where Ben is like stalking people. He's like playing with them, and he's like waiting for them and setting traps. It's like, how the fuck you doing this and you got rabies and everything? But okay, but you just go with it, and that's kind of
Yeah,
just
it's like
basic setup here.
it's like okay, this movie, it is very flawed. It is very dumb. It's like this movie is, very lean. It's mean. You are here to watch this ape murder the shit out of people. And I had a damn good time watching it.
Yeah. If you're purely just here to see the kills and see all that, it does pay off. I mean, the kills are brutal when they do them. They
Mhm.
don't shy away from it. I mean, there's a scene where he literally rips a dude's face off
Oh
and
yeah. Yeah,
face off. Yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And
there's a yeah, this movie it doesn't have the biggest budget. It's only like around 20 to like 24 million, but they use every penny of it. And I think the standout of this movie is the actor who's playing Ben, who this is a guy in a suit. He's played by Miguel Torres Umba. And the effects on that, especially Ben when he's in motion, all of it is really good and very cool looking, especially with, this limited budget. He shot mostly in the darkness to, hide a lot of the flaws. And all of it, I think, really is fun to watch.
yeah. I mean, so if that's what you want, if that's what you're looking for, you see the trailer for this and go
Mhm,
like, "Oh, killer chimp, I'm down."
mhm.
You know what I mean? That's what I want.
Yeah,
Then yeah.
I remember like having a conversation with a friend of the show Nathan Flynn about this. And this is a movie that knows exactly what kind of dumb fun that it wants to be. And if it was trying to be better, like if it was trying to like make Ben this like allegory for like generational trauma or something that, a lot of elevated horror is trying to do, this movie would have not have worked.
Yeah. If you wanted the whole movie about that scene from Nope, then this is what you get. I mean, you got it here. And I know some people have fears of chimps anyway, because it's like they always rip off your face or your dick or
Mhm.
something like that. So it's like people have kind of a fear of chimps, especially when they get mad. So I think it plays into that really well. And I mean, this movie, it's a slasher with a chimp. It's Cujo, it's or what was that movie about the alligator crawl, right?
Oh yeah, Crawl. Yeah,
Is very much that, yeah.
this is Crawl with the chimpanzee. This movie knows exactly there is something for this because I think on Letterboxd I gave this like a 3 out of 5, but I mean that as a compliment. This is like one of the most fun 3 out of 5 star movies I've seen this year. It's like,
Yeah.
uh,
Oh,
boo.
hey, how's it going there? Hunter from the Real Pineapple Podcast. How's it going there, man? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, sorry about that. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Yeah, this movie knows exactly what kind of film it is, and I got to give credit to the director Johannes Roberts, who has a very, I would say, mixed career. He directed The Strangers Pray at Night, which I know you weren't a big fan of, but you uh I really like that movie, and he also directed the like Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, which
Ooh,
yeah, that movie was some bullshit.
yeah.
But
Well,
he did Second Unit on The First Omen, and that movie rules.
yeah, he did second unit. Yeah, okay, so he did that. So yeah, I mean, looking at his resume here, it seems like this is maybe the best thing he's done. I mean, it's just it's Primate. I mean, looking at the rest of his movies, um, yeah. So, I mean, listen, if you want just pure kind of good slasher fun, I think this kind of pays in that.
Mhm,
Like you said, it's not trying to be too deep here,
mhm.
with that. And then you also have like a surprise thing from the guy from Coda who's in this, who
Yes. Yes,
yeah,
Academy Award winner Troy Kotsur in this, like, very dumb slasher movie, and he is giving, I think, a fantastic performance, and, because both the actor and the character is deaf, they actually use that really well once his character comes back into this in the 3rd act.
yeah, yeah. That's a good scene. That's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. There, when he kind of comes back and they do something with that. That works really well. And he's terrifying. I mean, the Ben is very terrifying. The way they kind of do things with
Yeah,
him.
yeah, this movie is a well-directed horror movie in that, you're never at ease even before he goes, feral and
Mm,
becomes, Art he gets the strain of rabies that turns you into Art the Clown.
yeah. Yeah. So, any major issues with this movie?
I mean, uh, any major issue I would have, I would just chalk up to just nitpicks because I feel like this movie knows exactly what it is, and it's not ambitious, it's not trying to be something it's not, which I feel like a lesser movie like this would bother me a little bit more.
Mm. And the kills are good. There's some funny ones. I was laughing out loud at some. There's one where somebody gets pushed over the edge, and the way they die. That's
It's like it's like you're trying to push a chimp over the edge and, buddy, what's like the thing that chimps are known for?
uh, man. Oh, Hunter's got another one for you there, Nick. And it says, "Oh shit, gets bananas there." Yeah, I actually didn't see him eat bananas, and actually, I don't know if he did.
He ate
Um,
the fuck out of some dude's face, but
yeah.
no bananas.
So what'll be your final thoughts? Rating Primate.
Oh, this movie is one of the dumbest, but I had the most fun. That I feel like this would be best enjoyed with either like a bunch of friends over pizza and beer, or like in a crowded theater that is, rough, rowdy, and, having a good old time. I feel like I can't give this any higher than a solid, a very high stream it, but I mean that as a compliment. I mean that is that with horror, I feel like you need movies like this. You need the stuff that is just dumb fun that can be enjoyed.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, I also give it a good stream it as well. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Just having
Mhm.
some fun there. You might find it enjoyable. You might not. If the concept of a killer chimp sounds stupid to you, then you might not like it.
Yeah,
It might
it's
not be
like
for you.
yeah, this movie ain't for you. This movie is for sickos like myself or Brandon Horn, who's been on the show a bunch.
Yeah. So if you see that and go like, I'm not that this looks. I'd rather not waste my time with that. Then yeah. But yeah, I think it pays off on
What you think you're better than me?
the and it's doing really well. I mean, people watching it, it's doing pretty well in the
Yeah,
box office.
this is yeah, January is like famously a dump month for Hollywood. So any like even halfway decent genre film or anything even like remotely watchable is gonna do fairly well.
Hunter said, "Good double feature with Hobo with a shotgun. Good grindhouse type movie. Maybe you can watch that."
Yeah, I would put this in kind of like the grindhouse category. Even like the score in this, it's done by Adrian Johnston, who uses a lot of very, synthy score. It has a very John Carpenter feel to it.
Mm, yeah. Oh, yeah, the score is pretty nice too, yeah. So yeah, 2 good streamings for Primate there.